Hello, this is Alistair Beaumont, the Heretic Hermit, bringing you today's birthday reading of Masculine Energy for Sunday, September 21, 2025. The birthday reading consists of 5 cards laid out in order, starting with Where You Are At, leading to Where You Are Going, followed by What Stands in Your Way, How to Get Through It, and your always positive birthday gift of the card of the day, just in case the reading leaves you feeling uncomfortable. This one, considering what you're in and how serious the cards are, none of them are. All the cards are reversed except for the card of the day. So it's like, considering how much of it is gloomy, I would say you can't possibly be surprised by the results of the reading. And if you actually get through the end of it and just stick with it, I would find it comforting. It doesn't reassure you when it comes to stability, but it does reassure you when it comes to where you're going, at least as to why you're going with what you're going through. So, in that regard, I think. Besides, the card of the day actually fits perfectly for this particular reading. So, yeah. So, without further ado, yeah, where you are at is represented by the reversed 8 of Pentacles. Growth and progress have stopped in the career you have chosen for yourself, as the world around us continues to change in strange, unethical ways. For someone who dedicates themselves to making a difference, you find yourself paralyzed by the circumstances surrounding the place in which you work. As things get darker and darker every day. When you came here looking for this reading, I'm pretty sure you were hoping I was going to tell you it was all going to be peachy keen. I've never liked those words, so will it be alright? I think so, but will it be alright? Like smooth as glass? No. Nope. Where you are going is represented by the reversed 4 of Wands. I'm sorry to say that things are only going to get worse. This is about group mentality. When the balance between 2 opposing forces, from the moral to the immoral, shifts too much from one side to the other, there is no way to keep the balance. The scale crashes when too much weight is put on one side too quickly, and that is what you are looking at. But like I said in the beginning, you probably already know that. You've noticed things have been going a little goofy around things lately, and you notice that there's a wave headed in the wrong direction. You know it. You can tell. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. What stands in your way? The reversed major number 8, strength, which, when it's upside down, means weakness, usually. Not judging you. Hang in there. The inability to stop the tide of what is coming threatens to carry along with it. This is a fate you cannot accept and refuse to go along with, no matter what it does to your career. So right now, you're going along with things because you feel like you don't have a choice. In order to keep your career, in order to work where you're at, you're just going to have to deal with what you're dealing with and turn the other way. But you already know, and I know you already know, you can't do it. They can screw themselves over and they can poison their own souls if they want, but you'll be damned if you'll do it. Which is why, in order to get through it, what you need is major number 4, the Emperor, reversed. The time has come for you to stop being this guy and start being that guy. Stop being the nice guy. Stand up for the rights of others. Defy those in power who are clearly giving into the persuasion of corruption that threatens to completely consume the business that you're in. I can't promise you'll exit this process unscathed, but what I can promise you, and I can, is that you will become such a pain in the butt to those running the show that it will completely disrupt what they're trying to do, and the exposure of it will be enough to bring it all crashing down around them. And the reason I can promise you that is because your card of the day is the Tower. Major number 16. Tower of Babel, built to try to cheat people's entrance into heaven. And I build the tower to reach to heaven so I can get into heaven without having to pay for it. To which God said, "Oh, I don't fucking think so," and struck it with a bolt of lightning, sending it crashing to the earth. I give you upheaval. You will be the catalyst necessary to bring it all crashing to a halt. Like anyone daring to go their own way or stand against the tide, you're going to get bloody. But it all comes down to what you can and cannot accept. And you cannot accept what is happening in the career you've chosen. You will give it a try for a little while, but ultimately it will leave such a foul taste in your mouth that you will have no other choice but to fight back. You're about to learn one of the strangest lessons in life. Most of the time, heroes are born, not by choice, but by being unable to accept the reality as it is presented. Batman comes to mind. Pop culture references for this reading are as follows. V for Vendetta, Batman, like I said. I didn't think to write that in the thing because it's a little obvious. On the nose, I guess is what they say. But V for Vendetta comes to mind, though it has less to do with you being slighted and making a plan to destroy the fundamental institutions of the world around you, and more to do with V's simple defiance of Mr. Creedy at the end of the film, who thinks he's just going to walk up and just take him. Because V gives him, Chancellor Creedy thinks he's made the deal with him, so he'll just give it to him. And by the time V's done, like V explains, he's going to die with his hands around his throat. And that's exactly what happens. Not that I'm saying that has to happen to you, but I'm just saying it's an example of somebody defying somebody and causing all the chaos. You get the idea. If you haven't seen the movie, go see it. It's great. Mel Gibson's Braveheart comes to mind as well. Since when he first came home, he tells the others if he could live in peace, he will. But then they murdered his honey. So much for that idea. But you get the idea. There's plenty of examples out there. It's one of the classic tropes in all of history. I struggle with luck, but I wish you the absolute best anyway. And happy birthday. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe so you never miss a new one, even if it's not your birthday. Leave your comments below, but only if you can do so in a civil and respectful manner. Visit the official Heretic Hermit website through the link in this video's description, where you can order PDF readings sent straight to your email, or make an appointment with me for personal readings through texting, phone call, or video chat. Head on over and check it out. For all the roads I've traveled down in this mystery we call life, I have learned this: that questioning the world around you may separate you from others, but it is the only way you can find the truth in a world of lies. We must keep each other honest to avoid the catastrophe of our nature. We must always question everything. May the universe guide you to prosperity and happiness, and I will be seeing you.